feeling of Supergirl herself. She's more of a character who has been through a lot of trauma, and I think the colors reflect. And I think that's also important in a way because our analogy of society always wanting us to fit in no matter whether we have been through past trauma or not, as a reminiscent of the Supergirl story here. And I think that if society itself wants us to fit in, especially when we have gone through a lot of hardship, then it's very difficult because we are no more that innocent child within anymore. But in this Supergirl, there is a very, uh, the difference is shown in Supergirl with Ruthye, which is a girl that she's taking care of, something like a daughter. But I think Supergirl shows that she's gone through a lot. So Ruthye is more the innocent one. And I think that is reflected a lot in this movie, like how an innocent person can't be innocent anymore because he has gone through some very bad past. I'm gonna show you guys like the background, Supergirl, Supergirl picture over here. And to talk about, I'm going to talk about how Supergirl here is saving her dog. And I think that is kind of important in this movie because it shows that she has someone or something to relate to, and that's attachment that I talked about in my previous video as well, especially when we are attached to something, we become very troubled. And I think that sometimes make us lose our focus in life. We don't know where our direction is, right? And I feel that if we were to be like Supergirl and have gone through a lot of death, a lot of internal discourse or internal um, self-discovery, right? Sometimes that makes us stronger, but at the same time, it also gives us a lot of hurt. But we have to remember that it is this hurt that makes us who we are. And I feel that in this movie, Supergirl herself is able to overcome this trauma also because of the help of the people around her. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, I think it's important that we get the help we need. We have the human connection to people who really matter to us. And in so doing, we are able to handle our past trauma and also to be able to handle life. So in Supergirl, she says that Superman is the person who sees the good in people while she sees the truth. Because the truth is that society can be cruel, it can force us to do things that we don't want to do so that we can fit in, right? Society forces us to do things that we don't want to do just to fit in. But I feel that if we are genuine to ourselves, then we are able to fit in anyway. We have to keep our purity of heart. So in Supergirl, Ruthye called Supergirl a kind and good person. So what does it mean to be kind and good person? I think it simply means to be able to not be corrupted in the heart, to do something like take revenge or to focus entirely on hate. We have to focus on just being a good person in the sense that we see the world like a child. We see the world with intrigue. We are curious about the world and we are able to handle everything that is thrown to us. And that's why this movie, I would give it a 7 out of 10 because it really shows a character that has gone through trauma and is processing trauma. And it's a serious movie, okay? And just like life itself is like a movie, right? I feel that we should take life itself in stride and handle everything like we are seeing it through the eyes of a child. I think if you view Supergirl in the movie in this manner, then you will really like the movie and appreciate it for what the director was setting it up to be. And it's something more to, um, it's something more artistic rather than the Superman movie, which I think was more direct and more comical and more Marvel like. This one is more artistic, more of the dystopian Mad Max Furiosa kind of feel. So yeah, that's about it for my review. If you like videos like this, please do like, subscribe, and click that notifications bell. Use the links down below to help support this channel, especially you get your knives from Thomas Tools. You get a sword as well, just like the sword used in this movie. And I will end my review here. If you guys want to know like a more in-depth review, then comment down below and I will probably create another one when I watch it a second time. That's my Supergirl review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now. Bye.